Hey, we haven't talked about the Academy Awards. I wonder if you had any thoughts about that whole. Did you see them?
I watched them last week.
Yeah.
I don't know. It kind of was what it was.
I had a kind of weird reaction.
I hate Spike. Spike Lee has now jumped the shark for me. Like, I'm convinced he's racist.
Whatever. I thought he was okay. Look,
everything have to just be a speech about slavery. Can you just take your goddamn award and go home?
All right.
Just stop it.
No,
it's not all right. It's not all right because we're not taking our foot off the slavery accelerator, and we're screwing up yet another generation of young people who think they're growing up in a horrible society. It's not fair to them. It's not fair to me. I have to sit here and listen to it all the time, but it's not fair to anyone who thinks they're under the thumb of an oppressive regime or society. It's just not fair, unless, in fact, you are, in which case it's fine, but it still doesn't help.
Other than him, who I thought was constrained compared to his usual self, right?
I don't know. Yeah.
Everybody else was pretty quiet, and I thought, oh, what a pleasure to have these people just be fucking entertainers again.
Right.
They're just being entertainers. They're looking at the movies. We're talking about some accomplishments. I felt a sense of relief.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah.
It was not preachy and not woke.
And especially after the Golden Globes, which were confusing, the things that were being set up on the stage. Such as, this is for all the people that are being, for all of you who can't stand to be around people who look different or something like that. I was like, what? What?
There is a part of that group and that world that is exquisitely insulting. Mm-hmm. Like the notion that you would explain that large percentages, or I shouldn't say percentages, but large in numbers, like, of this country are scared of people that look different than them, scared to hear other voices.
They'd have to just stay inside. You couldn't function in this society, in this country.
You'd be very hard pressed. You certainly couldn't utilize Uber. What is that? First off, also they're doing this whole thing where it's like they take fears, people that look different from them, and then they immediately go with oppresses, and it's like, well, wait a minute. Which is it? Are you scared of these people, or are you trying to hold them down? Are you actively seeking them out? You know what I mean? Like, let's just say I'm scared of Puerto Ricans. But why, am I going into the Puerto Rican community and trying to oppress them, or am I just trying to steer clear of them? Like, which is it? Yeah. I don't know what you're saying. You're saying I'm against these people. I'd like to hold them down, but I fear these people. But what do I fear? And if I do fear, then wouldn't I just stay? Like, I don't go into South Central that often. I prefer my neighborhood. That doesn't make me racist. I don't get what the angle is. First off, are we scared or are we trying to oppress? Or both? I think the plan is you are scared of these people, therefore I begin oppressing. That's not how I work. You pick out another species, and I will tell you, you start naming off animals and insects in the kingdom, and then I'll tell you whether I'm oppressing them or fearful of them.
Shall I start?
Yeah, go ahead.
Ants.
Oppress.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Crickets.
I'm agnostic.
Domesticated cats.
I have no fear, but I also don't seek to oppress.
Cheetahs.
Cheetahs I have fear of, but I don't go near. Like, I don't want to oppress them.
Surely you want to oppress them, then.
Nope. Just like to not encounter cheetahs.
Great. The silverback gorilla.
No fear with no attempted oppression. I fear the lowland silverback gorilla and the cheetah, but I actually sort of hope they flourish.
Giraffe.
Agnostic. Some fear.
It's big.
Zero oppression, but
big ass animal.
Yeah.
Those tongues.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fear.
Yeah. So there you go. That's how I roll. But maybe other people are scared of.
Maybe they always oppress what they fear.
That's a math that needs to be done for me. I don't feel that.
It's not automatic.
I'm usually the stuff I'm afraid of, I kind of stay away from.
Yeah, shocking.
That's how I work.
Crazy.
But anyway, I'm scared of people that look different or are different. So I guess women are probably the ultimate different, right?
Right.
So you got to hold them down.
Oh, yeah.
Fear them, and you got to stop them.
Yeah.
It's a weird world.
They look different, don't they?
They do, but that's normally what we like.
No. You're afraid of them.
Oh, that's
why
right.
that's why you oppress them.
That's right.